What's up? So, if you'll notice, we are not at Pro right now, and that's because we forgot to record an introduction to the video. Yesterday, we took a look at the photography scene in Austin. With so many pretentious tutorials on YouTube and TikTok on how to use a camera, it seems like anyone can become a photographer nowadays. You could say that the industry's become oversaturated. Why does everyone want to do photography? How confident are Austin photographers about doing it as a career? And how the hell are photographers supposed to make a living when there's a million of them taking pictures of the same shit? Why do photographers always put that white fucking border around their thing? And what's up with Rio de Janeiro? ATX Alleyview here. Love is goated party. And I'm here with
Sophia.
Javi, from Javier's Files.
Kat!
Jacob.
It's me.
Javi Connex.
Javi Connex. What's your name?
Diego.
Now, can you tell me, are you a UT student?
Hell no. I study at Texas State. Horns down. My bad. Actually, no, not my bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. What are you majoring in, bro?
Surprisingly, economics. Not photography or anything of that nature, but I chose to go the safe route just in case the photography doesn't really work out for me.
And what do you major in?
Sophia, are you a UT student, and what are you majoring in?
Yes, I am a UT student, and I'm majoring in civil engineering.
What can you tell us about Love is Goated so far?
It's pretty good. The line is way too long to get in here, but there's not lots of love here. Where's all the love? I see none of it. But people's outfits are good, actually, though. I feel like people normally don't dress on theme, but people are really on theme today.
I'm not from UT. I'm from San Antonio.
I go to UT too.
I am a UC student, yes.
What's your major, man?
I'm an econ major.
Can you tell me, is photography more of just a hobby for you, or is it something that you plan on doing as your main source of like income, dude?
Well, it definitely started out as a hobby. I mean, I only had one camera on me, and I got it for Christmas, and I was just shooting like parties and my hangouts and shit that I would go to. But then it turned into something serious once I started getting better. And I started wanting to do more for people, and now I feel like it's a passion now. It turned from a hobby to a passion, honestly.
I fuck with photography for
I fuck with photography too.
2-3 years maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
How'd you get into it?
Honestly, I was always into art. Like I've always loved honestly painting, but then I got into film. And then I also just got into single shots.
And that's how I got into it too. Like I just started shooting models, and then I just got into it. Like I loved it, and I just started doing it more.
I would just borrow my friend's camera all the time in high school, and then when I graduated, I was like, I don't have friends with cameras anymore. Let me buy one. So I bought one, and I still use it, and I love it.
What can you tell us about your relationship with photography? I mean, how'd you get into it?
I really like analog, films and shit, and shows, and I bought this to just expedite my curiosity within that.
What genres of photography are you into?
I'm into fashion, just because or studio, more studio because of how I can control the lighting and such. But I really love event photography. Shit like this, DIY events go fucking crazy. The people who throw them, crazy. The people who come, even crazier. The people who do creative shit like this, crazy as fuck.
I really only do music photography. I'd love to get into it, but for now, all I've really had experience with is music because that's the angle. Yeah, photography is like a means to an end to connect with people.
I specialize in editorial photography, just shooting portrait shots, but not portrait, editorial, more creative.
It's the same. I love editorial. I started with editorial, and then I got into portraits or anything really in general around that.
I love candid shit. I love taking pictures of my friends. I like capturing moments. That's all that matters to me.
A lot of people think there are way too many photographers at shows. I mean, if you go to any show nowadays, you'll see an army of photographers. What can you say about that? Do you think there's too many photographers?
I think there can never be enough photographers because, I'm gonna hold it. Because I feel like when I take photos, it's not necessarily like, unless I know the band members, I'm not taking photos for the world. I'm taking photos for myself.
There's never enough artists. Never enough.
Like we want people to express themselves like personally. Like we don't want like AI type shit. You know what I mean? I mean type stuff. Yeah, like we would just want original art, like everybody expressing themselves.
Like I'm not like selling the photos. So when I go to a show and take photos, it's to document my memory at the show and like what I was living through.
I would say there's a lot of photographers now, but they do have different perspectives and different ideas, so it's not all the same. But there definitely is a lot of photographers, but it doesn't get old. You know what I mean?
Like if it's just a photo and I wasn't there and no one I knew was there, like the photo doesn't mean as much to me. So like I think there can never be enough photographers because if you like it, the photos will mean something.
I mean, I like for example the what's the name, Skywater show. Like there were guys with like these little ass cameras, like filming. I'm like, okay, I could have been up there too, you know. But it's like, what you gonna do about it? But I definitely think there are too many people filming. But it's what you do with the film that counts. So.
Guys, the world is BS. Literally everyone is faking everything. And you kind of just have to do whatever because I swear to God, people make themselves sound better than they always are. They're never like fully honest, which is like okay to a certain extent, but then it's just like
Do you think it's like a feasible career choice though? Like you think it's something that could like happen?
Honestly, no. It's pretty hard unless you like get in cool with a band. Like freelance is really hard, but I think just like it's really about connections, meeting people, and like having people that have your back as much as you have theirs.
Do you want me to talk about live or do you want to talk about shows? Guys, can we talk about the inflation on these goddamn ticket prices? Bro, why did I just pay $15? Okay, no hate. I love coming here. I'd pay $20. I'd pay $30 to get in here. I'm not hating. But it was $5 in the summer. What happened to where it's $15 now? I'm going insane.
Would you want to do photography for like a living if you could?
Absolutely. If I could, yes. I'd love to go on tour with a band. Like that's the goal. I'd love to travel and just see new things. So absolutely.
What do you feel about your future in photography? I mean, do you feel comfortable in it?
Oh yeah, I think to have your own like photography, like to have your own like skills within photography is like dope. Like I don't have to hire nobody. Like if I like do a music video or something like that. Like plus you have a scope on it too.
Let me think. Pause.
Another thing I gotta ask, is it better to have loved and lost or to never have loved at all?
Loved and lost. Experiences are always better than doing nothing or inexperience. Everyone will always chase after the experienced motherfucker. They won't chase after the motherfucker who literally doesn't do shit. So I feel like when you have love, even though you lose it, you're experienced and you know yourself better.